Hello, Gems. I hope everyone is doing and feeling well. Today is May 21st, approximately 09:39. I've already prayed, I've already saged, and asked my ancestors and guides to lead us in truth. Before we jump into the card messages, I do have a few messages that I need to relay. Okay. So y'all could be seeing some of the numbers 77313. 144 811 and the number 4. Okay. Now, something pertaining to Texas or someone from Texas is something about a passing that is going to take place. This could be somebody younger. Okay, I don't know. It's something about somebody passing. Yeah, I'm not speaking this. This is just what I was getting. It could be a child. Okay, this could be unexpected. I don't know. It's something about that that's significant. Also, someone could use a rosary to pray. Okay, so somebody could be Catholic. Okay, or it's just something about somebody needing to pray. Okay, if you have been slacking on praying to God, your ancestors, whatever it is that you believe in, just make sure that you're praying. Okay, it's a need to pray. Also, it's something significant about a wooden, could be like a cottage style home. It's brown, okay, and like a dark brown, and it could be like in the woods or something. It has like this ramp that's built on it that you can walk in, and it looks to be surrounded by green trees that were hanging over it. I don't know what that is. I saw this sometime last week. I've been sitting on it to see if I was going to pick up any more information, and I have not. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it's something about like a cottage style or log style, more so like a cottage style. It didn't look to be big. I don't know. It kind of looked like, if you like somebody go in nature and they be having those homes, the information desk, okay, but it'd be shaped like a home or something like that. It could be something about that because it had a ramp, walk up way to it, had rails on it, was brown, and it looked to be like a small little cottage home or something like that. I don't know. It's something significant about that, guys, and I needed to relay that. Okay. Yeah, so let's shuffle these cards and let's jump into the energy, all right? Ancestors, spirit guides, holy angels, please give me clear, precise messages to relate to the gems. Give me truth and truth only. If not the truth, please do not allow it to fall out here on this table. If it's not necessary, please do not allow it to fall out here on this table. I ask for a shield of protection to be placed around me from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet, repelling and rebuking all negative energy that is being sent to me. Allow it to go back to the darkest pits of hell where it belongs and let it die off and never let it be reactivated. Truth and truth only. Okay. So, look how this came out. I was feeling this when I was picking up on that rosary praying and stuff. So, somebody who is guilty of something is trying to pray their way out of a situation. But we have here, prayer won't work for the wicked, okay? Void it. So somebody is trying to pray because they are guilty of something and they don't want to face the consequences. But their prayers are falling on deaf ears. Their prayers will not be heard, okay? Because I'm pretty sure for it to get to this point, you knew what you were doing. You were warned not to do it. And you still continue to do it until you felt the heat, okay, of your action. And this could be something that somebody was doing for quite a while here. And it could be somebody that's that could be, I don't know. Anywho, this person could live in a mobile home or something about a mobile home Somebody from Cuba is significant here. This could be this person's nationality, okay? Or it could be something significant about the country of Cuba, okay? Cuba, however you say it. Someone can be a pop star out here. It's something significant about a pop star. This can be the person who could be praying, okay? This could be the person who is from Cuba, okay? Somebody could be born in the year of 1984, or somebody could be 84 years old, or something significant about 84 here. Yeah, whoever you are, somebody was definitely doing something to try to break your spiritual protection. Somebody was trying to interfere with what you had going on. However, you have powerful ancestors who protect you. And I really feel like whatever someone was doing, it calls for the ancestors to really, get in their ASS, whoever this person's are, okay? And I do feel like it's more than one person. But if you are a pop star, you need to know that you have some powerful ancestors that are protecting you, okay? If you are somebody who know that you're not out here doing nothing crazy and you have people that are coming for you, just know that you are extremely protected. You got some powerful ancestors who don't play about you. They don't play about you at all, okay? Yeah, and it's... Your ancestors are not playing with these people, and that's why whoever this is that did something wicked, who is seen as wicked, prayers are not being answered. Your ancestors are making sure they feel whatever it is that they put out. Okay? That shit is voided, baby. And prayers ain't gonna save you. You're gonna get that work. Oh, look how this fell out. We got August and we got a Leo. Hey, that's all. Look how that just fell out, child. And then we have here. So somebody, this could be pertaining to somebody who's in the music industry, okay? But we definitely have somebody who wants to collab with another person to steal your ideas, okay? So y'all just be careful of anybody coming in and trying to collab with you, because the whole point is to take credit for something that you do, or this is something that someone has already done, and this could be why they're receiving some type of backlash, spiritual backlash, which is happening in the 5D and is going to trickle down to the 3D, because it starts in the spiritual first, okay? It always starts in the spiritual, then it works its way down to the 3D. That's just, yeah. Yeah, so it's something about that's significant. It's Leo, that and we have August out here. Okay, something could take place in August with the Leo, okay? Or this is a Leo that was born in August, okay? This is not like the late July Leo. This is a Leo that's born in August here. Could be born in 84. I don't know. Or you could be born in 84. Something could be coming back up that was done in 1984. Something could have been going on since 1984. So we have a crooked prosecutor, we have probation, and then we have October. So the month of October is significant. It could be a prosecutor that could end up on probation here, okay? Or a crooked prosecutor could have did something to get somebody, or trying to do something to get somebody, some probation time here, okay? It's something about that. But this prosecutor is crooked as hell. This person is not upright. This person could have definitely been involved in some things, okay, to get people who is deserving, or not deserving probation. I don't know. It's something about that, this crooked ass person that's significant, okay? Somebody can end up on probation, or this could be the person who was praying and hoping that they only get probation. Okay, they could have been involved in helping somebody. I don't know. It's something about that child. I'm just gonna keep going. Somebody could be 66 years old. Somebody could be born in 1966. Something can take place in 66 days. Okay. Somebody likes to vape. Somebody can be an anesthesiologist or work in anesthesia. Or somebody can be getting ready to go up under anesthesia here. Somebody could be an LPN. So it could be an LPN who works alongside an anesthesiologist or something like that here. This can be the person who was trying to, because, the probation, we got the crooked prosecutor, and then we got somebody who was vaping. Somebody could be vaping because, they're stressed out or something like that. I don't know. An LPN could have did something in trying to pay a prosecutor off or something like that. It could have been involved in helping them get probation for something that they should have got jail time with or something. I don't know. It's something about that significant. Somebody could own a boat. Somebody could be trying to travel to Cuba with a boat. Somebody could be coming from Cuba on a boat. I don't know. It's something about that here. Okay, so we have Arizona. So somebody could be from Arizona. We got Cuba. We also have somebody that's in the Air Force, okay? So somebody can drive planes or something like that. It's something about that is significant. The Air Force may have to be called. And then we have melancholy. So somebody is extremely sad. Somebody's in a somber mood, thinking back about something here, okay? Or somebody can get some type of news that put them in this energy here, okay? Hopefully nobody does not lose a loved one that's in the Air Force. I don't know, but it's something about the Air Force here. We're going to put that there. Somebody is sad. Thinking about the past here, okay? Something that took place in the past. This can be the person who is praying for forgiveness and is falling on deaf ears. We have a doctor that just fell out. And it fell on top of Cuba. So we have an LPN. We have a doctor. Okay, we have anesthesia. So something is going on here, guys. In the medical field, okay? This LPN can work alongside this doctor, okay? And this can be in the Department of Anesthesia, something like that. Somebody could be a surgeon, okay? I don't know. Somebody is sad, though. Somebody is sad because they done something here. And I was picking up that old child could be passing away, okay? Hopefully this is not some type of malpractice or some shit like that. Not malpractice. What it's called? I can't even think right now. I don't know. It's something going on here. And these people do not deserve probation if that's the case. Because it looks like it could be something that could have been avoided. Somebody could have gave somebody too much anesthesia. Okay. Somebody can drive a Acura, okay? That's significant. Somebody could be 57 years old. And then we have sue the city. So again, oh my gosh. So they were aware. Whatever this is, people were aware, okay? And this is why this crooked ass prosecutor that is involved here, clearly this person, was paid off to make somebody's sentence a little lighter here, okay? Or even did something to make some evidence go away. But whoever this is for in this equation, they were aware, and you're being told to sue the fucking city, the hospital, sue the drawers, the panties, the damn G-strings, okay? I'm hearing straps, or somebody, I don't know, it could be somebody, like the strap or something like that off of these people here. Strip them down to nothing, all right? Yeah, I don't know. It's something about that. It's something about that. These people was well aware. This can be some type of medical neglect or malpractice or something, but they were well aware what was going on. Okay, it's something about a bike. Somebody could like to ride bikes. Something could have took place while somebody was riding a bicycle. It's something about a bike that's significant. Somebody could be a cyclist. So we have a boat, we have a bike. I don't know. Somebody is dreaming that, I don't know if you guys are not in contact, but we have here that somebody says they see you in their dreams. You guys meet in the stars. So somebody could be trying to astro travel to you to communicate with you here. You guys can be connecting in the ethers when you're sleeping here. It's something about that that's significant. This could even be somebody who, this is a card that I made dealing with romance here. Okay, when you're not in connection with someone, but this can definitely be a passed over loved one, okay, or somebody is trying to get messages to you as well. I don't know, when I just looked at a card, that's what I just felt. So this can be you guys getting some type of message from somebody who is passed on, and they are telling you what happened to them, okay? Okay, so it's something that somebody want to know. Somebody needs to ask, okay? Maybe you have questions about something and you're not asking the right questions, but whatever it is that you want to know, you need to ask, or you're going to stay in the damn dark, okay? Something about 25. Somebody could be 25 years old. Somebody could be having a child this year, and it's something about that that's significant too. All right, something could take place in 25 days, but the number 25 is significant. 54 is significant. Somebody could be born in 54. Somebody can be 54 years old, okay? This could be the person who needs to ask somebody here something, but it's something that you're being told to ask here. And if this is something about somebody passing, baby, all you got to do is write you a letter. It sounds crazy, but write you a letter with the question that you want to know. Leave it out, and I guarantee you, okay, you're going to get your answers. You're going to get some answers. Write a letter to them. Pay attention. Mail fraud here. Okay. And it's funny, I was just saying write a letter. So it's something that y'all was supposed to receive, some type of letter, some type of communication that you guys never received because somebody is stealing your mail. Okay. Somebody's redirecting your mail. Somebody can have access to your mailbox. Okay. Whether this is something on your street or at a post office, you are not receiving something here. Okay. And it could have something to do with a lawsuit, something that you're going to be able to sue people because it fell right on top of sue them all, sue the whole city. Okay. There's something about that is significant. Somebody can drive a Dodge vehicle, okay? Somebody could like to play dodgeball. It's a need for somebody to stay level-headed, or somebody's trying to stay level-headed here, okay? A need for somebody to just get centered, or somebody's trying to do that here. Okay, it fell on top of the mail fraud, sue them all, and the LPN. Okay, again, somebody definitely know they effed up. Somebody, was definitely thinking back with this melancholy card to something that they did and praying, and it's not working here. This could be why somebody's vaping excessively here, or this could just be somebody involved that loves to vape. But it's a need for somebody to stay level-headed here, okay? Something about the number 70. Somebody could be born 1970. Okay. Somebody could be 70, or something about that number is significant. These can also be the ages of someone when they passed, or the ages that they are today. Okay. It's something about, somebody lied. We have false pretenses here. So somebody was definitely trying to get somebody ass locked up. There's some type of false information that was being spread here, and it fell right on top of the crooked prosecutor, okay? The crooked prosecutor fell right on this person. Somebody was trying to get somebody ass locked up on false pretenses here, okay? And then we have, it's something about perjury here. Not perjury, plagiarism, I apologize. But it's something about perjury because they did lie, under the court of law, okay? Somebody went in front of the court, the judge, whomever, we got a crooked prosecutor. We probably got a crooked ass judge out here as well, or a lawyer, okay? But you got a lot of people who definitely lied and tried to get something done under false pretenses here. It could have something to do with somebody's work here. Somebody could do some type of things with writing here, okay? Whether you're somebody who writes poetry, whether you're somebody who writes music, okay? Whether you're somebody who writes, quotes. Somebody stole something. Somebody did something that took something that does not belong to them. Okay, this could even be somebody saying that y'all collaborated together here, because we have here wants to collab to knock off your idea. And that's just not the case here, okay? Somebody was well aware of what was going on while also trying to do something to get somebody locked up here. Okay, we do have a pop star out here, all right? This could be pertaining to a pop star. I don't know. This pop star could have stole something from someone, or it could be vice versa, or this had something totally separate here. All of this does not have to go together. This can be, meant for you, them, him, or whoever, okay? Or all of this can make sense to you. Past, present, or future, guys. Somebody can be a coach. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Something is going to be on the news here. Okay, something is going to be on the news. Okay, we have news reporter here, and then we have house arrest. So somebody could end up on house arrest here. And probation. I don't know. Somebody could be on this. Somebody could end up on this here. Okay. Somebody could end up, not saying that they won't get any jail time, but again, somebody may not get any jail time, but at the same time, that does not mean that they won't suffer in other areas of their life if they did some shady stuff. Okay. Somebody could be glowing at this time. Somebody could be watching you. Okay, and you could be really just shining here, okay? Or this can be just light being shed on something here. But I really feel like somebody could be like, you're radiant at this time. Like you just, I don't know, you just light up with the room. Okay, something about that's significant here. Or somebody sees you as a shining bright light. I don't know. Somebody can be born in 1980. Somebody could be 80 years old. The number 80 is significant. Then we have here caught a drug case. So, child, oh, Lord. We have somebody that got caught up in a drug case. Somebody could have been, trying to get you locked up in a drug case here. Okay. Caught up in a drug case. I don't know. This could be the person who's going to end up on house arrest or probation. It's something about that's significant. Okay. And this can even be with anesthesia, because that is a drug, okay? Somebody could be abusing that or something like that. But whatever this is, and like I was saying, guys, just because people don't end up behind bars, this is their bloodline where we will reap karma for the actions of their ancestors. And the ancestors, I'm talking about the ones that's here right now, the ones that's doing this F shit stuff. They're people that come after them, whether it's their children, their niece, their nephew, whoever the fuck it is, gonna have to pay for that. Not only are they gonna suffer, but their loved ones are going to suffer too. They're gonna have to pay back this debt here, okay? They're gonna have to pay back this debt. Or they're getting ready to pay it back now. But this could be something that happened in the past, and now is the time for them to pay it back. Somebody could be 62 years old. The number 62 is significant. Somebody could be having gastro issues here. Something going on with somebody's intestines, their stomach here. Okay. I don't know. This could be because somebody lying. Okay. Because, you know, stuff can happen with your stomach when you're holding on to stuff. If you're not releasing things here, things can start affecting your body. Like if you're holding on to a secret, you're not speaking out, you can have issues with your throat here, okay? You can also have issues with your stomach when you're, it's just something about gastro. Somebody could be just having gastro issues, okay? Something about that's significant. I'm hearing medical neglect. Somebody could be from Virginia. Somebody's name could be Virginia. Medical neglect. Like somebody could even went in and got some tests done. And it's like somebody purposely overlooked this here. Could have something to do with a farmland here. Something about farmland. So you guys, y'all already know that some of y'all got some land that's old to y'all. Okay, and somebody been trying to keep this from you. And then we have corrupt landlord or property manager. So y'all definitely have a landlord or property manager that is in on something here. Could be stealing your mail, or ain't no telling what these people are doing here, have done, or have done, okay? To just, you know, get something to go in another person's favor. Bribes was made. People was paid off, and they thought a little, what is a little white lie against whoever this person is that they did all this fuckery to. Like nobody would find out, okay? Because they had people here with positions of authority that was involved as well, that they thought that their title was just gonna hold weight and they would never have to pay for their sins. But no, that's why your ass over here praying now and it's falling on deaf ears, because you was well aware, you were arrogant, you was greedy, you're just a nasty person here, okay? And now you got to pay for your sins. And not only are you going to pay for them, but your loved ones are too. Somebody could be around here falsifying things, okay, wherever you live at. It says current landlord or property manager. So this is somewhere you live at now that is involved with something here, okay? Wherever you at now, you got a landlord, property manager that is up to no good here, okay? So keep your eye open for that. And some of y'all already know this, okay? These people could be involved in anything here. They can be giving people access to your home. They could be making copies of your keys to your mailbox, because, you know, if they own the property, they can definitely do that. It's something that these people are doing that they have no business doing here, okay? This can even be a slumlord. It says thinking of ways to harm you. Okay, so shit. So these people could be involved with your current landlord or property manager to try to harm you or end you, because they don't want to go down for, you know, their sins. Okay, things that they clearly knew what they were doing. Okay, they knew what they were doing, and again, they just thought they were not going to get caught, and now they're trying to think of more ways to get themselves out of the mess that they already caused. Okay. Somebody could be in middle school. Something about middle school is significant. Somebody can have a middle school age child. I don't know. It's something about middle. You could have went to middle school with these people here. Something could have been, you know, old to you since middle school. This farmland. I don't know. It's something about that's significant. What you definitely have here. Or this can even be somebody, if you got a child in middle school or something like that, they could be even trying to, you know, do something to your child. I don't know. It's something about that's significant. This can even be, you know, your landlord was well aware of somebody, you know, having access to your home to put listening devices or cameras in your home. Okay. Yeah, and then we got child abuse. So there's a child that's in middle school that's being abused here. This could have even been something that somebody lied and said, child. Somebody could have been lying and saying that you were abusing a child. Okay? It's something about that. I'm trying to tell y'all, but somebody definitely wants to. This can even be the ways of thinking of ways to end you or to hurt you here. Okay? This could have been the lies that they came together to say against somebody, because we do know false pretenses, and it's always to keep something away from you that was rightfully yours. Somebody can be from East Asia here, okay? Somebody can be from Japan, South, North Korea, China, okay, Hong Kong, okay, something about that. Somebody could be this nationality or something like that. But then we have bad health. Somebody is in bad health at this time here, okay? This can be somebody who, you know, came up against you here. Okay, whatever this shit is, this people gonna be on the fucking news. I know that. You're definitely going on the news. Somebody is in bad health because they ass know that everything they did, okay, is getting ready to come out. And they don't want to go down. Now they scared. But they didn't think about how your life would be affected. They didn't care how your life would be affected, okay? All they saw was dollar signs, okay? And some of them was very racial. Okay, it was racial. Somebody feel like you didn't deserve something because of your race, okay? Because of the way you look. They feel like they were more entitled to something that was rightfully yours. And that's just not how the cookie gonna crumble, baby. Somebody can be from Dominican Republican. Somebody could be Dominican. It's something about that is significant. And then we have, I turned my back and left you effortlessly. But wow, I never expected for you to get over me so quickly. So some of you guys are moving on, healing, you know, and made peace with the situation. And this could be putting people in bad health. Maybe people wanted you to act out in a manner to make you look like the bill that they try to, you know, paint for you or something like that here. But somebody cannot believe how quickly you are healing and moving the fuck on. I mean, what else is you supposed to do when people show you who they truly are? You can't change them. Don't mean that your feelings wasn't hurt. Don't mean that you didn't have your days, but you definitely believed and loved yourself enough to get yourself out of that situation. You can't keep a good person down, baby. You ain't gonna drown that person. This person ain't gonna drown. But I guarantee you, you will be begging this person to send your ass a life raft, and that's just not going to happen. You're going to have to sit in that, baby. You're going to have to drown in your misery that you created for yourself while this person is moving on. Okay? Fuck out of here. Fuck y'all thought. Yeah, bankrupt. People are they are gonna be bankrupt. They're gonna have to pay you back whatever this is, and it fell on top of bail fraud and sue the whole city. You're gonna bankrupt these people because they had no business doing this. They had no business doing this, man. I'm trying to tell you the arrogance of these motherfuckers, the nerve, the audacity of these motherfuckers. Somebody could be 76 years old. Somebody could be 13. Somebody could be 36. Okay, somebody could be 13 years old. Somebody could be born in 2013. Something could take place in 2013. Somebody could be born in 1976. Okay, it's something about that. These could be the people who, you know, something could have been owed to you since 2013. You could have did something. I don't know, child. These numbers are significant, but some people are definitely going to be. They're going to be in debt. They owe you. They owe. Not only do they owe you, they owe the ancestors. They owe the universe, and they want it. They want it all. Somebody can drive a BMW. Somebody can drive an Aston Martin. Okay, so these people could have been definitely around here living large off of something that does not belong to you. Now, a fear of failure. They're afraid to fail. They have a fear, but they didn't care about trying to put you in poverty. They didn't care about trying to affect your health, your mental and your physical health. They didn't care if some of y'all got children, how you was going to feed your children. They felt like their children, their family deserved what was rightfully yours. Like you deserve nothing. You were beneath them. And it was going to easily take you out with no consequences. Don't be in fear now. The end is here. The end is here. Don't be in fear. The end is here. Somebody can drive a Jaguar. Somebody can drive a Porsche, or somebody's name could be Porsche. These people wanted to live a luxurious life while they keep you in poverty, keep you down, living off of your funds. Having people make false accusations against you to lock you up for what they ain't that something like that? Ain't the nerve of these motherfuckers? Done stole from you, done everything to you to make your life a living hell, and thought they was gonna get away with what they took from you by trying to get you locked up and out the way. Y'all got like fuck. Boy, listen. You got somebody who like you. Somebody feel like you're unique, okay? And they like that. They like your weirdness, okay? They like it. And you could be somebody who is extremely sweet. Somebody sees you as sweet. You could be 48 years old. This person could be 48 years old. Somebody is being audited at this time. And, accounts frozen. So, yes, baby. That's why they in fear. Yes, get that ass, ancestors. And return it to whoever they took it from. Whatever's rightfully theirs may be returned in this season, in this hour, in this year. Bring justice to all those who have suffered by the hands of these greedy ass people. This corruption must stop, and it shall. Okay. Somebody's account has been frozen. Okay. This is why, they feel like they in bankrupt. Okay. Somebody could even try to file for bankrupt, so they won't have to pay back whatever it is. Bitch, trust me, they gonna get that cash. They gonna get that ass. Either way, you gonna pay it back, baby. Okay. Yeah. Somebody could be from Maryland. Somebody's name could be Maryland. This person could be 50 years old, or you could be 50. Somebody could be born in the 1950s. Somebody can have a 3-year-old, okay? Or the number 3 is significant. 3 days. Australia, a loan. So somebody that got a loan. People was out here getting loans in somebody's name. People was getting loans off something that was left to you. This can even be them selling off your land and shit, okay? And then we have here detained. So somebody has been detained. Somebody could have been trying to or will be detained. Somebody has been trying to leave, trying to escape somewhere. Somebody could have got a loan to try to get away, and they has them been detained here, okay? Something about a healer, a teacher, a counselor, okay? Somebody could have took a loan out on this person's name, okay? And now they're getting arrested. Somebody could have been trying to. We have Ireland that is significant as well. And then we have Southeast Asia, and that is Thailand, Vietnam. And I told you it was something about that. I was hearing something about that. Singapore, Philippines, and some other places that are in the southeast of Asia. Uber or Lyft. Somebody can drive a Uber or Lyft, or this is what somebody was, I don't know, something about an Uber or Lyft here. And then we have a journalist, and then we have a Pisces, okay? Somebody could be taking an Uber or Lyft. A journalist could be taking an Uber or Lyft. This person could be a Pisces or trying to get towards a Pisces, but a Pisces is definitely significant. Is that the only sign that we had a Leo and a Pisces so far that came out? It's something about that is significant, child. Oh, we got a coach out here. I know I was feeling something about a coach. Okay, somebody now is wishing they wouldn't have did what they did. Somebody was warned not to do something, and now they wish they had a listen. They wish they had a listen, okay? But again, the arrogance here, the greed, okay? The messiness, they didn't care. Somebody could be 56 years old. Somebody could be born in 56. Somebody could be 73 years old. Somebody could be born in 1973. All right? They didn't care. They didn't care. They didn't care. And that's why you shouldn't care. Okay, yeah. This person definitely has been invading your privacy. So it could be like we already know that you got a current crooked messy, corrupt landlord, property manager, wherever you are. These people could definitely been involved in helping somebody spy on you, illegally place surveillance cameras, listening devices in your home. A journalist could be involved in this here. I don't know. It's something about that that's significant. Whoever you are, you don't have your privacy invaded like never before. Yeah, you are a messenger, though. You are a messenger, okay? You are a fucking messenger, whoever you are, that brings balance, that speaks the truth, that brings fucking healing, okay? Somebody could have started a business or a company. It's something about pedo here. Somebody's a fucking pedo here. Somebody could be traveling to do this. This can even be something going on with the Uber or Lyft. You know, I'm just saying somebody could do this here. No, I don't know. It's something about that significant. Somebody gonna try to start a business with a messenger. Somebody wants to get in business with a messenger here. But again, be careful because you do have somebody who wants to come in and steal off your work, steal your ideas. 100 is significant. I don't know, 100 days. Something about the number 100 is significant. You have outgrown your current location. So some of y'all guys definitely have outgrown your current location, whether it's somewhere you're living, like in a home or apartment or wherever this is. Okay, it might be time for you to move. Okay, or just wherever you reside, whatever state, city, town you're in, it may be time for you to move because you definitely have outgrown that location here. Okay, it's something about somebody abandoning a child or children here. Something about a charity event, okay? Something about a charity event. These people can definitely be pedos and shit around here selling off kids, okay? I don't know. Something about a charity event. This could be how they was laundering the money, okay? And then we have something about elegance, okay? Something about elephants are significant. Y'all could be seeing a lot of elephants, okay? Whether it's in stores, statues, online. But it's something about somebody's wisdom, okay? Somebody see you as very elegant. Somebody see you as intelligent here. This could be the person who wants to start a business or company with you, or somebody. This can even be the clerk that somebody started a business. If you do something here, if you do some type of writing or something you do, somebody could have stole your content and started a business. I know they did it with mine, child. When I on my Instagram, because I like to write quotes and, you know, poetry and shit like that. I know them motherfuckers did it with mine. And then we got Missouri. Somebody's going pro. Okay? Somebody can have a child that's going pro here. Or this could be somebody that's already in pro. Then we got something about apartment here. I just said something about a fucking apartment. Somebody can live in an apartment here. We have South Africa. Somebody could be from South Africa. Okay? And then we have somebody's going through some type of transformation. You're making some type of progress. And this is the whole thing. People just, oh my God. It's like people wanted to live a good life and like you deserve to be like a Cinderella type story. It says, no one satisfies me like you do. I'm hooked. Okay, somebody could be having car problems. Somebody, you know, car could break down. Somebody may have to end up taking an Uber or a Lyft or something like that. Somebody could be 41. We got an adult female. This person could be looked at as very vain, okay, very shallow, very surface fucking level, okay. This person could be very materialistic, like they find their worth in material things, okay. Like if you was to strip this person of every piece of material, they probably go fucking crazy or do some deranged shit to get more, okay. It's something about that is significant. Or that somebody wanted you to be looked at like that. And do we have family members you've never met? So this is a family member you've never met here. Somebody can be from New Jersey. The month of November is significant. Somebody could be a Scorpio or Sagittarius, just depending on wherever your birthday falls. This person could be born in 1963, or this person is 63 years old. Money is coming to somebody. I don't know, you know, where it's coming from, but you're definitely about to receive some type of financial, some type of monetary gain here. Yeah, somebody wants a divorce. This is I once felt you was my source. Now, when I look at you, all I feel is remorse. I think it's time for me to change course. I want a divorce, or somebody's ending a long relationship. Somebody want to put an end to it here, okay? Yeah, somebody definitely has been trying to... somebody try to offer some type of offer to your ancestors or some type of deity, and that shit was denied. It was denied. Yeah, whoever you are somebody of a higher ranking, okay? You are a very powerful being, And if you don't know that, you need to tap the fuck in, because you are. And we're to know that. That's why the ancestors protect you. You were sent here to make sure that every last one of these motherfuckers who came against you get their karma. Not only them, their fucking bloodline, because they've been wreaking havoc on this land for a long time now. Everybody got to pay, and we know that. We know that. It's sickening. It's so sickening. It is so sickening. Somebody's being watched. Somebody's being watched. Everywhere you go, there's cameras. We have a reporter. We have a journalist out here. So somebody could definitely be following you, following this story. Whether it's for the right reason or the wrong reason, but somebody is definitely being fucking watched, okay? We have the music industry here. So somebody could be in the music industry here. Somebody's feeling very sensitive, very vulnerable. Somebody's feeling very seen, okay? And it could be about somebody did something to put somebody in a state of somebody could be in a state of confusion, okay? Somebody could have poisoned someone. It's something about that that's significant. Somebody could be something about preschool. Somebody could have a preschool age child. Something could take, I don't know, somebody could own a preschool. Something about preschool. This could be a teacher here. And then we have here, these people wanted to kill somebody's dream. So I think that y'all were supposed to be somebody's sacrifice. Somebody in your family, somebody around you could have wanted to be famous, or they wanted to sacrifice your ass. And it's just not going down like that, okay? It says will be held accountable for their actions. So whatever they did, they will be held accountable for their actions. You had somebody who wanted to compete with you. Somebody felt like they were better than you, okay? This person was like, I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? But you don't compete with somebody who you better than, baby. You just be, you just do, and it shows. But the fact that you felt the need to compete, yeah, that speaks for itself. Somebody could have burned something down here. We have arsony. Somebody could be trying to burn something down, or they did here. Okay, these are dream killers. Okay, these are fucking dream killers here. Somebody was trying to, maybe some evidence or something like that. I don't know. And then we have somebody who is of a higher status is offering up somebody of a lower status, or somebody definitely trying to clear their face here. They want to keep their face clean by trying to offer somebody that's a lower status than them. Okay, this could be anybody. Okay, but somebody the atonement will be had. Okay. It will be had, okay? It says wants to offer you a fake apology just to get back into your energy. So, again, you got people who want to come back. But, again, they only want to come back just to backstab you again, just to get rid of you. And we do have this disoriented here. These people are definitely dream killers. So they're going to say anything to get back into your energy because they don't want to go down for whatever it is that they did, okay? Somebody personal assistant can be significant. Somebody could be having a personal assistant to reach out to you. Okay, or something about a personal assistant here. Somebody is losing a home. This is a homeowner that is losing a home, is going on to foreclosure here. It was some foul play. Somebody know there was some foul play into anything. They feel like this shit was going to be effortless here. I'm telling you. Somebody feel like something was going to be effortless. Like it's going to be very fucking elementary here. Okay, uncomplicated, whatever they thought this was. And it's just not that, okay? Somebody wants to come in and have a conversation. They want to explain why they did something. This can be a younger male could be involved in this. Okay. It's something about that is significant, but it says, yeah, somebody use your name in a connection with a crime that they committed. Baby, somebody was trying to get your ass locked up on false pretenses, baby. We already know that here. Somebody did something to you, and then they thought they were going to be able to lie and include you in something that you were unaware about, was not around for, you couldn't tell a detail about nothing because you were unaware about this. But they put your name and connections or something because they wanted to sacrifice your ass. But it's not going down like that. Until next time, I love y'all later.